Man, listen, this the kind of foolishness that reminds you some folks wake up every day looking for a reason to be pressed. Like coffee, but without the flavor. So let me set the scene for y'all. I just moved into this quiet, lively, suburban neighborhood, right? Trying to mind my business, live a peaceful life, and water my grass in peace. I'm out here trying to stay low, keep my vibes clean, and avoid the neighborhood drama. But of course, every night's loud neighborhood gotta come with its very own Karen Deluxe package, complete with the binoculars, HOA rulebook, and a dog named Muffin that barked like it paid rent. Now I got a dog too. His name's Ghost. He a chill boy. Don't bark, don't bite, just naps, snacks, and vibes. But I ain't want him running into the street or chasing squirrels like he late for work, so I installed one of those invisible fences. You know, it ain't got no posts, no wires, no gates, just a little underground setup with a collar that beeps if the dog gets too close to the edge. Real slick. Everything's smooth. Ghost out here living his best fenced-in fantasy. Until she shows up. One morning I'm sipping my coffee on the porch, enjoying the birds chirping, and here come Karen strutting across the street like she just got done auditioning for a role in Nosy and Furious. She say, "Hey, excuse me, I noticed your dog stays within your yard, but I don't see a fence." I go, "Yup, that's the point. It's invisible." She squints like she trying to see it if she stares hard enough. "Invisible," she say. That's not very regulation. It's not aesthetically consistent with the neighborhood. Girl, what? You mad because the air don't match the HOA guidelines? I said, "Karen, it's literally underground. It's invisible. That's the whole charm." She go, "Well, I'll have to report that. It's technically an unapproved structure." Unapproved structure? Ma'am, ain't nothing there. It's like getting mad at a ghost for not paying taxes. Then she hit me with a real heat. 2 days later, I get a notice from the HOA in my mailbox. $200 fine, talking bout. Violation for unauthorized perimeter containment device. I said, nah, this gotta be a prank. Somebody punked me. Where Ashton Kutcher at? So I called the HOA like, y'all, how y'all finding me over a fence that's not even visible? Lady on the phone sounding embarrassed. She like, well, sir, a complaint was filed by a concerned neighbor who believes your installation violates the Uniform Fence Code. I said, so we finding people based on what they feel is there now. If that's the case, then I feel like Karen owe me money for her attitude cluttering the street. Now, don't get it twisted. I tried to be diplomatic. I invited the HOA board over to my yard. I showed them ghosts chilling in the grass like royalty. Not even trying to leave the yard while Karen's dog Muffin out here wilding, barking at air, biting dandelions, and trying to poop on everybody's welcome mat like it's a mission. Then I dropped the real question. How is my invisible fence more disruptive than Muffin leaving physical deposits in physical yards? You could have heard a gnat blink. Karen over there fake gasping like I said something personal. This isn't about Muffin, she said. I said, you right. It's about boundaries, and clearly mine worked better than yours. That's when they started backtracking. Oh well, we'll need to review the bylaws more closely. Translation. Karen doing too much, and we ain't trying to get sued. Good. But see, it's not even about the fence. It's the fact that when you black in a space that wasn't designed, with you in mind, your piece gonna always make somebody uncomfortable. I ain't have no loud music. I ain't throw no cookout. Yet, I ain't even parked on the grass, but somehow my dog chilling quietly in a clear, imaginary fence got this woman writing full paragraphs like it's her part-time job. And let's be real, if I had put up a real fence, she would have complained that it ruined the open feel of the neighborhood. If I hadn't had one at all, she would have said I was being reckless. You can't win with folks like that. They don't want you to follow the rules. They want you to follow their idea of what you should be. So what's the lesson? Sometimes the problem ain't what you do. It's that you had the nerve to do it confidently. You got the nerve to move in, live soft, be peaceful, and not shrink to make others feel tall. And they don't know how to handle that. But that's their problem, not yours. So I paid that fine with quarters just to be petty. Rolled them all up nice and neat. Dropped it off with a note that said, here's your fee for my invisible imaginary fence. Please forward future concerns to my imagination. Then I went home and put a new sign in the yard. Invisible fence installed. Haters will be shocked. You know I had to.